ARC Thrift Store started 40 years ago, formed by the ARC chapters of Colorado as a fundraising arm to operate under a tax exemption to collect and resell donated goods to fund advocacy done on behalf of our chapters.
Parents had decided in the 50s that they were tired of putting their children in institutions, that it was wrong, and that they wanted their kids to stay at home with the rest of the family.
We are the money generating factor of the ARC here in Colorado. So all the monies that we raise goes directly to the ARC units who support the development of disabled citizens in their counties.
When you look at what ARC Thrift Stores does, we provide the funding for the chapters that are doing the advocacy.
They make sure that people with developmental and intellectual disabilities are treated the same and given the same rights as you and I.
Now, on the flip side of that, you know, we've been instrumental in creating opportunities for our folks across the state as well.
Just in the last 5 years, we've grown from 25 paid and volunteer employees with disabilities to nearly 200 today. So there's been a lot of growth.
Probably almost 10% of our workforce are individuals with disabilities. And how neat that they can come to an environment where people are actually supportive, people want to be involved in what they're doing.
One of the most beautiful things is that they enter our family and they enhance who we become as individuals. They show us how to care, they show us how to love, they show us how anyone with any type of disability, regardless of what it is, can accomplish and contribute to the whole of the group.
So most companies employ no one with disabilities. And for most people with disabilities, it's very difficult to find employment. So when they find employment with us, it becomes a very important part of their life and overall fabric of their life.
They're no different than you and I. They just need maybe a little help and some accommodations to help them do the same things that you and I do.
I think what we also provide for the ARC ambassadors is an opportunity to voice who they are and teach other people about what it's like to be a person with a developmental disability. So in many ways, they break the barriers of ignorance, not only for us and for the over 1,000 employees that work for the corporation, but for the public at large.
I just think ARC as a whole is more encompassing than any of us really realize. Not only do we have the benefit, the luxury of working with special people with disabilities, but we give back to the community as a whole. We are a responsible partner to the cities. We are a responsible partner to the people who work here with us. It's just a nice overall encompassing organization.
Every day, I can actually say I made a difference in somebody's life. Maybe not directly, but I know that the work that I do helps an awful lot of people here in Colorado.
I can go home at the end of each week and say, yes, I've worked hard, and yes, the things that I do contribute significantly in bettering the lives of others. It's important.